Dzień dobry, witajcie w ten
Good afternoon. Welcome on this awesome day. Well, first of all, because it's my birthday today, and second, we are introducing a great product. Unfortunately, we all can hear one of the interpreters, so please make sure we do not hear that person. Welcome, everyone. Well, my name is Piotr Gotowicki, and I have the great pleasure to replace Claudina, who normally organizes the introduction of the main speaker, i.e. the scientific representative who's going to discuss the product, but also there's going to be my episode, an episode of a person who has 13 years of experience in marketing, and I'll tell you how this product can change your business life in soft marketing. I'll start from introducing myself. Well, my 13 years of experience in business showed me that when you are in a company with premium products, it means it's an awesome vehicle. But sometimes companies with awesome premium products lack low cost products. And usually, when low-budget products are introduced in different companies, they are often of poor quality. Here, we have, for the first time, a phenomenal combination of quality, popularity, price. And that's what I'd like to discuss before Justyna Godeń discusses the benefits of this product from the scientific point of view. I'm going to tell you how you can do great marketing on this product and on actually on this entire series of products, because these are 4 products that I have always dreamt about from when I started working with Duolife. Today it's my 49th birthday, and on the 16th of September was the 6th anniversary of my cooperation with Duolife. And I remember when I started, when I sat down with the management board and I said it would be awesome if we could have some energy products, some minerals, vitamins. All kinds of products were there, but what I missed was anything that's something that everyone uses, because note that popular products constitute the base of shopping of many people in the world. We buy some things out of tradition or out of awareness, and even though I love all the products of Duolife because each of them is awesome from certain points of view, but the new products are a great supplementation of the portfolio. And well, the company hit the bullseye, because if you were to remember just 3 business things from this presentation, that would be one, popularity of the product. Note this market, the market of effervescent tablets, through which we provide minerals, vitamins, but we also learn to drink liquids, because people often do not drink enough every day. So you can dissolve it in water. You should also use a good water from a glass. If you have reverse osmosis filters, then it's even better. You have clean water and you can add this great product. And it's a great mixture, great job. So this market is growing naturally from 25 billion in 2020 to the estimated level of $46 billion in 2028, i.e. almost twice as much. So it's a great trend. And so 1, remember popularity. 2, price. price is very important. Who could say we have expensive products after they see these prices? Because sometimes you have to understand something is expensive, or maybe someone says it's too expensive, or I can't afford it. But if you say this product is just 25 zloty, this means it's a product that can be afforded by any family in Poland. I remember on multiple occasions in different companies, there were different top products, but sometimes these top products had the price of 12 or 13 or 14 zloty per one use, and someone said, all right, this is a great product, but, and someone asked, how much does it cost? And someone said 12 or 13 zloty, and it turns out someone thought, okay, so per month I have to pay 360 or 400 zloty, and I have 3-4 persons in my family, so I have to spend over 1000 zloty per month. No, here we have 25 zloty and 20 tablets, so one tablet costs one zloty, 1.2, maybe 1.29 zloty, so anyone can afford it. And what's interesting, when I meet people, I'd like to give them a taste of the product. Very often it's difficult to, well, it's easy to open a bottle and pour someone a little bit of the product, but it's not really financially feasible. And what? Then I take this bottle and I go to another customer and take out this open bottle? No, that would look wrong. But here, I would take out one of these effervescent tablets, and for 1.3 zloty, I can have a great presentation with this tablet. And I'm sure I'm going to use this energy product. I'm sure the customer is going to be excited.
Plus ekscytacja wynikająca z tego, co
That
usłyszał,
excitement
wywoła u niego
resulting from what they have heard, it will develop energy, enthusiasm in them, which will make them remember this, make them remember what they have heard from me, and what they have heard from me about this product that they have drank, felt. It's a great taste, I know, I've already tasted it. And from the 13th of September, you're going to have a chance to try it too, because this product really works. Not to mention it's magnesium, another element that's very, very helpful, useful. And Justyna is going to cover that. I'm just talking about the price aspect. So 1, popularity, 2, price, and 3, the third aspect that's going to be addressed by Justyna too. Let me see, I do not have the slide here, but remember distinction. The distinctive element will be a special additive that will provide maximum absorption of all the nutrients of that element. So this is another distinctive element. So again, popularity, 2, very good price, 3, distinctive element. So this product is, it's even very difficult to compare to any other product in the market, because our product is special. So, ladies and gentlemen, our business is going to keep changing. Why? Well, in the past, anyone who might be not interested in supplements or cosmetics, I'm sure they will use these effervescent tablets to supplement electrolytes, magnesium, or to improve their energy level for this affordable price, for the very good quality, and remember, great taste. So, my dear, FIZZY, I'm saying it officially, it's entering our market, and all that is going to be addressed also by by Justyna Godin with a PhD in pharmaceuticals, an R&D specialist, a graduate of the Jagiellonian University Collegium Medicum in Krakow. She obtained her PhD in the same university where she now works as an associate professor doing research into searching for new medicines, and author of 27 medical publications, 500 quotations published in impact factor journals of international scope, a manager of several scientific grants, associated with the R&D department of Duolife, where, with a team of specialists in cooperation with the Scientific Council, she has been dealing with developing new dietary supplements and notification of products in the foreign markets. So let's welcome Justyna Godin, and let's get to know why, from the point of view of product, it's an exceptional line of products. Thank you very much, Piotr, for this great introduction of myself. And I think it was also a very specific summary of the benefits of our latest product, the FIZZY Easy formula. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to tell you a great story, a story about our latest supplements. I'm very excited to have this role today to present these supplements to you, because the distinctive elements of these products are multiple, and these products, as you're going to realize, they are really breakthrough, and they are going to be useful in everyday work, but also in maintaining the optimum condition of your body. So let's go to the subject matter presentation of the products. I'm going to try to show you all the advantages of these effervescent tablets. They are really magical. You can trust me on that. I've had the possibility to present some of this information already during our event that took place in Gliwice recently, but there was very little information there. That's why I'm especially happy today to be able to have this product presentation, but also to talk during a Q&A session, and I'll gladly answer all the questions that you might have. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on the 16th of September, Duolife is going to provide this product. It's completely different. It's breakthrough. As Piotr has already said, this product is going to be also support us in business terms, but also from the point of view of R&D is going to be very innovative. It has a very simple composition based on mineral ingredients and vitamins, but also natural plant-based extracts. Which product you can recommend without the need to undergo any special training? Because our previous products actually required quite advanced knowledge. You had to undergo trainings and then present these products. But right now, you will realize that the compositions of Duolife Boost Formula FIZZY Easy, these compositions, we could say, recommend themselves. They're going to be very easy to recommend to customers, and the additional advantages of this product will even support these recommendations. And well, the first distinctive element that accompany the FIZZY Easy effervescent tablets is the formula, as already mentioned by Piotr. And I want to make you realize that it's not the only distinctive element. It's the so-called booster of of absorption. It's a natural formula, and it's an important distinctive element because in such simple products at such a low price, with because there are multiple effervescent tablets on the market, but that absorption booster is not going to be found in any other product, only in the FIZZY Easy line supplements. And that's very important to emphasize, because that's an element that that is a great feature. Piotr has already emphasized that we want to have the best possible absorption of active ingredients that are within the products, within this dietary supplement. So comparison of portions, well, comparison is still in favor of FIZZY Easy, but to compare the portions of the respective ingredients in different products, where one has an absorption booster and the other one doesn't, that does not make any sense. Because, well, it's easy to add a lot of a vitamin element or a mineral element where you have no benefits from it because its absorption is difficult. While in the case of our product, absorption of a portion of active ingredients included in these products is much better than in the case of analogous products that do not contain the absorption booster. And ladies and gentlemen, that's not all. Let's remember we have some other important distinctive elements. Well, the application form, it's also important. You get effervescent tablets, which you can use to prepare a tasty drink, a fruity, tasty drink, and it facilitates drinking. You can drink water and you can add an effervescent tablet, and you have a great drink of fruity taste. It's healthy. It's not unhealthy Coca-Cola or other such drinks that you have on a daily basis. It's a refreshing drink that you just add to water. And it's also the ease of application. It's so easy to take such effervescent tablets, for example, on a trip. They are easy to take them to work, because it would be more difficult to travel with a large bottle of our other liquid supplements. You might sometimes worry about how durable and permanent this product is going to be in higher temperatures. While here, the stability of effervescent tablets is great. Before you add them to liquid, they are very stable. It's a dry tablet, so it's very easy to take anywhere. You do not have to store them in a fridge, and its size is quite small. And the recipes that we have prepared that are within these FIZZY Easy supplements, and they have been developed to complement each other and within each product in order to have synergy of operation. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have the respective recipes of the respective products where we have synergy of all the elements to support you in maintaining optimum health and body condition. And we have prepared these recipes to make all the four dietary supplements to combine with each other without any problem. You do not have to worry about taking a dose that's too great. These ingredients just supplement each other, and additionally, all supplements from the FIZZY Easy line can be added to other dietary supplements from Duolife that you have already been taking. So there is no problem that, for example, someone has been using Duolife chlorophyll or Duolife C. Some of you like Duolife collagen or some other supplements from the medical formula line or any other Duolife supplement. It's very easy to just add the boost formula. Easy, no problem. We have prepared these recipes for you to be able to add them easily to improve the health effects.
Ladies and gentlemen, the effervescent tablets are extremely advantageous with regard to traveling, presenting the product, or taking them to work. But this is a very technologically demanding formulation. It's not easy to prepare such a tablet that is that contains two layers with two different colors, with beautiful logo on the tablet, with that is fizzy, that is very tasty, and that contains active ingredients in the desired at the desired levels. That's why this formulation is exceptional, because it's only based on active ingredients and such additional ingredients that are absolutely necessary to create such a tablet. Anything that is redundant, that we can live without with this tablet, has been removed. They don't contain gluten or lactose. They don't have GMOs from genetically modified organisms and ingredients. They don't contain animal derivatives, so they can be used by vegan people. And there are many characteristics of our tablets, but definitely bioperine is the extraordinary ingredients it's included in all the tablets. I have already mentioned shortly what it is about, but the key factor here is the absorption of the active ingredients that we are after. So, for example, the liquid formula products in our line, their absorption is guaranteed by the liquid formula that and extracts in liquid form that are added to the formula with a range of additional ingredients. They all allow for an enhanced absorption of the nutrients. In case of solid products, it's not so easy to provide for such enhanced absorption. If we don't have something extra, this absorption would be much worse. And Duolife thinks about the absorption, the real working of the product. It's not only about the names, numbers, and the composition. Duolife thinks what is best for you, best for the user, and what the desired effect is for the consumers to be reached in their systems, in their organisms. How have we reached that? So in all the 4 products of FIZZY Easy line, in all of them, we added the bioperine booster, which replaces the biological background, which is present in the liquid products, and then it works as if it had this biological background. What is very important, bioperine is a natural product. It's a black pepper extract, which is called pepperine. And thanks bioperine, thanks to this ingredient, this natural ingredient, has the ability to enhance the absorption of the active ingredients and also the ingredients that enhance the antioxidant features. How do we know this? We know it because piperine is in the substance that allows for the better absorption. There's more than 49 researchers, scientific articles that tell us about these aspects and this bioperine works as a biological background for all our active ingredients, because thanks to this, they will be absorbed in a much better way. How does it work? How does it help with the absorption of the nutrients? Bioperine works through two mechanisms. Firstly, it enhances the process of the systemic thermogenesis. In a way, our organism receives a signal that the nutrients should be absorption should be increased, because an increased energetic release is expenditure is coming. So that's why our organism demands more nutrients and it absorbs them more from the intestine. Bioperine works only when it is brought into the organism together at the same time with the nutrients or active compounds. If you have the vitamins or minerals now and then take piperine in half an hour, then it won't work this way. They have to be locked in a single product. It's best if they are locked in a single product together with the active ingredients, and that's what we offer you. That's what we give you in our FIZZY Duolife products. For this kind of products that are simple and at low price, we are just to say the leaders among the other products that seem to be similar. The other mechanism of working of the functioning of the bioperine, it's the topical impact on the mucosa, which extends the veins, and then it causes the increased blood supply to the topical function, and this only is present for a moment. So that's why it's so important that the bioperine is taken together with the active ingredients, because it's a momentary action. This is an ingredient that you will not find in other tablets, in other products. I have already seen lots of products with various portions, with various ingredients, but our portions, our formula is absolutely competitive. And then when we added bioperine, then I think I dare to say it is a treasure in your hands, something really extraordinary. And thanks to the wonderful tastes, flavors, you will be able to attract your customers to these products. Coming down to the more detailed discussion of the the FIZZY positions, I would like to start from the electrolyte complex, which provides electrolytes. Who doesn't know this word? We have heard it so many times. Oh, you lack electrolytes. You should add up some electrolytes. It would be much better if I had some electrolytes handy, then I would feel much better immediately. We don't have to advertise electrolytes. Everybody knows what it's about. This is a product that is needed very often, I would say on an everyday basis. There are situations when electrolytes are obligatory. This product has potassium ions as well as ions of sodium, potassium, and glucose. And they are responsible for the optimum hydration of our body. How much water do we lose every time? And every time we lose water, we also lose electrolytes. That's why each time we are prone to water loss, we should reach out for the electrolyte complex, FIZZY of Duolife. When do we lose water? Firstly, in air-conditioned spaces. On the beach, as we can see this handsome gentleman on hot days, as well as stress takes water, removes water from our organism. And this, in such a situation, you can reach for our tablet and it takes seconds, maybe just minutes, sometimes just seconds, for you to feel better when you supply the electrolytes to your body. The sports people, active people know how important the optimum hydration for our organism is. You must have seen the marathon runners at the finish line who are collapsing, who are exhausted because of sports people exhausted after and sport activity. And this is because they are dehydrated and they are immediately helped with some fluids, with electrolytes. Another situations when we sweat during fever, during flu, or when we have cold. It's true that we should sweat to get better, but at the same time we should replenish water that is lost from our organism. During diarrhea or vomiting, we should also immediately after diarrhea or vomiting, this electrolyte complex should be taken by small portions. The flavor is orange and peach. It's definitely a wonderful kind of flavor. You drink it with pleasure. I remember when I worked at a drugstore, at pharmacy, and I remember how terrible are the flavors of the electrolytes available at pharmacies. This one is delicious, and you will definitely think of it as of something delicious and very nice. And I have recently had an indigestion, and I, in fact, wanted so much to drink this product because I remembered how well it tastes. Another situation that maybe we don't recommend to you is the situation when we had too much alcohol. Of course, you go to parties, to meetings, and sometimes we have just a little too much to drink, too much alcohol, and we know what happens the next day when we feel off, when we don't feel well, because during the alcohol consumption, the organism loses the electrolytes together with the fluids that we lose, and there is too much energy spent, and also other nutrients are missing, like glucose. And this is also the reason why we feel hangover the next day. Drinking this liquid just before going to bed or right after you wake up the next morning will make you feel much, much better. All active people, or people who stay in dry, air-conditioned places, anybody who feels they have problems with hydration. For example, if you experience dry skin, dry lips, then it's just the product for you. It's a product that any one of us can or should use. Another supplement that for me is absolutely perfect, that is very needed in the market, is the magnesium and potassium complex with the B complex vitamins. Again, haven't you heard somebody recommended that you took some magnesium or potassium product? Or for example, oh, I can see too much coffee brought you to potassium deficiency. Magnesium and potassium plus B complex is something that should be taken on a daily basis. The ions of potassium and magnesium mostly regulate the optimum contractibility of muscles. I think you have experienced some cramps of your muscles, of your calves at night. Sometimes too much sport activity causes a cramp in your leg. It's also a result of too low level of potassium or magnesium. Sometimes you can experience twitching of eyelids. It's also a sign of too low levels of these elements. Also other cardiovascular system. The magnesium and potassium support the optimum functioning of our heart, which is a huge muscle. It's not all, maybe not all of you know that, but magnesium and the B complex vitamins have an excellent impact on the nervous system and on the moods. Very often people who complain about the low moods, and here we have autumn coming with work and school problems and more difficult time. This is a season where our mood can go down. Each day, if you drink a tablet of this product, I guarantee that your mood will be much better, and you will not feel this depressive nature of our weather, of our climate, and you would definitely feel it if your magnesium is too low. If we can add some more factors like enhancing the skin and hair and nails, this complex gives you fantastic skin, beautiful hair and nails. It can be combined with the electrolyte product. You must not worry about too high potassium, because too much potassium is not good for us. You shouldn't worry about it here. These portions, doses are selected in such a way that it won't harm you. Even if you combine these two products, then it will be safe.
And that's the favorite product of Peter's. That's FIZZY is the energy complex. I think it's the product that you have been looking forward to. I've been asked very often, when are we going to have an energy drink that will start quickly, start working quickly? And you can even recommend it during your business meetings because it gives you the effect right away. So this is a very interesting dietary supplement. It contains plant extracts other than the black pepper extract. Here we have guarana extract and ginseng extract, and additionally L-carnitine. It's an isolated active ingredient and a complex of vitamins, a large group of vitamins B, but also vitamin C with antioxidant effects. Well, we have here caffeine, which is from the guarana extract. And I can tell you in short that more or less one tablet will give you as much energy as one coffee. That's a good comparison when it comes to caffeine, because we have many other elements here. Well, caffeine affects the energy that you have, the mental condition and memory. But also, if you do sports, caffeine is conducive to optimum muscle operation. If you go to the gym often, I'm sure you know this, but caffeine is not the only ingredient. We also have here the ginseng extract, and which are conducive to optimum energy condition and vitality of your body. But ginseng is also a good concentration, memory. So ginseng plus caffeine, they support your mental abilities. So if you study, if you're a white collar worker, if you have a lot of stress, if you would like to concentrate right away, well, energy complex is a great idea to take. Or you can combine it with my mind, because my mind has a slower effects, while energy will boost your condition right away. L-carnitine, that's another golden element of this dietary supplement. Look how many ingredients there are in such a simple product for such a low price. L-carnitine, well, let's put it like this. It's like a shovel. It's like a shovel within your body, which moves fuel, i.e. fatty acids, from the fat tissue to mitochondria. Mitochondria are, let's call them ovens, energy ovens, where the fatty acids are burned, giving us energy. But as a result, we can reduce fat tissue. So whoever does sports and whoever looks after their body should be interested in it if you want to maintain your proper body mass. And why is it important to supplement L-carnitine? Well, L-carnitine, well, it's synthesized in the body, and someone might say there is no need to synthesize it, to add it, because we have it in our body. All right, on a daily basis, yes. If you sit in front of a TV, if you do not move a lot, then yes, L-carnitine transfers fatty acids from fatty tissue to those energy ovens, to mitochondria. Yes, but if you do a physical effort, if you move more, if you want to maintain the weight of your body, or if you take a lengthy walk, or if you hike, then during such an effort, your body will then want to burn fatty tissue because it needs energy. But It's not going to get more shovels because there is only a limited amount in your body. Usually there is not enough L-carnitine. And it's a good idea to supplement L-carnitine in order to transfer these fatty acids from fatty tissue to mitochondria, i.e. to the ovens where they are burned. So, well, another awesome element, and plus vitamin B complex, including well, biotin and vitamin H, which you might associate with the condition of your skin, nails, and hair. But note, according to the latest research, biotin also supports your nervous system and is supportive for your neurons. So remember, energy that's supporting of your physical condition as well as mental condition. And the last dietary supplement, Duolife FIZZY Easy, calcium and D3 complex. And again, who doesn't know calcium and D3? Who has never thought, oh, it would be nice to supplement calcium and vitamin D3? That's really, these are really the basics, because strong bones, healthy teeth, great joints, and a healthy cardiovascular system and vitamin D3. Well, I'm sure you all know that supplementation of D3 is important, but also you should not overestimate supplementation of that vitamin. And that's why the portion that we have in this tablet, it's a portion that allows you to use FIZZY Easy on a complementary basis with other products containing D3. Because someone might say, no, I cannot take this because I take D3 in a different form. No, you can do this. These are complementary. And this portion here, 500 international units per tablet. It's complementary to our Regenerum, where we have many more units, and in total it will be optimum. Remember, calcium and D3, that's healthy bones, teeth. And when is it recommended? Well, in people who have debilitated bones, if they are recovering from a disease. Also, in people who are adolescents, who grow quickly, women during menopause too. But in every person, basically, if you want to have strong and healthy bones and teeth. So, ladies and gentlemen, a lot has been said about application. You know, you have to use some water, and it's another benefit. Drink water, drink a lot of water, and add a tablet on a daily basis. You can buy all the 4 supplements, and you can drink 1 tablet of each 4 of them every day. It's a great form, I think. So it's a breakthrough. It's a supplementation we've been looking forward to, and I'm sure it's going to be very popular. And I hope I have convinced you about how easy it is to recommend these products, how distinctive they are in comparison with other similar products, and how much we need them on a daily basis. Thank you very much for your attention. Well, that's not all, Justinka. We have lots of questions here. If we were to answer all of these questions, we might take 1 more hour. So probably let's answer the most important ones, the ones that are asked most often. And well, the first often is about children. Can children drink it? If so, from what age? Well, ladies and gentlemen, very good question, very important. Well, we have piperin in the composition and caffeine in one of the products. That's why we do not recommend using these products from this line at below age 12. But if you have adolescents, 12 or older, these children can use these products. Well, as needed. You should not go to the extreme. You should not go to the maximum portions. No. If you have doubts, you can consult a pediatrician, for example, during an infection. But generally speaking, we recommend it for age 12 and older. In younger children, well, that depends on the situation, really. So you then need to consult with a physician. Another similar question, what about pregnant women? We have this question quite often too. Can pregnant women use these products? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we cannot recommend any dietary supplement to pregnant women because we are prohibited from doing it by regulations, because these supplements have, or the elements of these supplements have not been studied in pregnant women. And in every similar product, you will have the information that it's not recommended to drink while pregnant. It doesn't mean it's prohibited, because in some situations, pregnant women should take vitamin B or magnesium. So take electrolytes, or if someone suffers from nausea related to pregnancy, but it all has to be consulted with a physician. So there are no definite contraindications, but still on the label, according to the law, we have to state that we do not recommend it in pregnant women. Another question, I have had the pleasure to have it, and I know it's sweet. Is it sweet from sugar or from any other sweetener? Well, the sweetness of these tablets results from two sweeteners, i.e. steviol glucoside, i.e. stevia, and sucralose. So sucralose, we do not have saccharose or glucose. So how many calories are there in one effervescent tablet? Very, very few. Very few you can drink without negative calorific consequences. And if you compare it to the calories of a Coca-Cola, there is no comparison really. And another question from the Polish market. We will go to the next market in a moment. Are all the ingredients of FIZZY natural? Well, that's a very important question. Let me explain this issue. The answer is no, not all the ingredients in these dietary supplements are natural. Some of them are natural, while some of them have been isolated from natural sources, so they are of natural origin, while others are synthetic. And it has to be put bluntly. Is it an advantage or a disadvantage? Well, that's very important to state. A similar complex of vitamin or mineral elements are included in ProSlim shake. And if you participated in the shake-related webinar, you know, because I then explained the difference between, for example, a synthetic vitamin and natural vitamin. Well, the difference in structure and in biological function is none. There is no difference, because our body will consider one specific composition with a specific composition in space. They are not flat compositions. The body will understand it's a vitamin. It will not care whether it's synthetic or natural. So where's the difference? Well, the difference is in absorption, in bioavailability. So natural vitamins are more easily absorbable because they are of biological origin, and some of our ingredients are of synthetic origin, and normally they would be absorbed more poorly, but that's why we need the absorption booster. So this in order to equalize the chances between natural vitamin and isolated vitamin and synthetic vitamin. So today I can assure you that we have made sure that this absorption be optimum, as if these all were natural vitamins. All right, another question. In different commercials, we can hear there are different kinds of magnesium. All right, so what kind of magnesium do we have in our products? Is it a carbonate? I was supposed to tell you about it, I forgot. So now I'll have the chance. Well, ladies and gentlemen, well, the formulation is very difficult in terms to prepare a well absorbable form of magnesium, i.e. citrinate, magnesium citrate, magnesium citrate, lactate, and magnesium amino acids, but citrate is one of the best absorbable form of magnesium. And these are much better than competitors' products. We have research that document that magnesium is better absorbable when you have bioperine, and you have a very good chemical form of citrate. It's very difficult to formulate it in the form of effervescent tablets, and we could have gone the short way. We could have prepared a less absorbable version, but we didn't want it. That's why we here you have magnesium that's absorbable very well. All right, another question. And if I put one of each kind in one glass of water, can you combine such 4 tablets in one glass of water? Can you do this? Well, in terms of active ingredients, you can, because these elements are complementary. But I'm not sure about the taste effect and what will happen if you have 4 effervescent tablets in one glass. But if you have, you can try, who knows. If you enjoy this multi-fruit taste, what kind of water temperature do you recommend? Well, I do not recommend hot water. I recommend to use cool water, room temperature water, maybe warm. Just doesn't make it hot, so as not to deteriorate the active ingredients. Well, I think a cool drink is most refreshing. I think usually you recommend 200 milliliters per one tablet to have a nice balance of taste. Yes, exactly. Exactly, then you have a good balance of taste, sweetness. Maybe some will think that just half as much water is enough, but the standard amount is 1 glass of water. And as for electrolytes, how fast are they going to be activated after consumption? Is there any limit here? Well, recommend using this product right after you dissolve it. Do not store it, because the ingredients that are dissolved in water will not be stable over time in comparison with something that has been prepared as a liquid as such. Here we have effervescent tablets. After dissolution, these ingredients are active and dissolved, and the best way is to drink it right away. If you leave it, then these ingredients under sunlight, these elements might lose some of its features, or under the influence of water, of temperature, which sometimes can have an adverse effects for stability, for example, hydrolysis. It can also take place. That's why we do not recommend this. Let's dissolve, drink it, do not leave it for later.
What are the doses? Can we overdose? Yes, of course, if somebody has the imagination to use the whole box or too many tablets, then definitely we have to be aware that these are vitamins and minerals that are not neutral to our organism, and this is what it is all about. So we cannot be go freely about the dosage, but when we use them in accordance with the prescribed dosage, and sometimes your doctor can recommend that you should take more higher doses, then because of your individual situation, but higher doses don't mean 15 times higher. It will be adapted to your individual needs. Do I understand it well that if a product doesn't contain sugar, it means that a diabetic can take this product? With regard to the sugar content, yes, the answer is yes. But a diabetes suffering person is a sick person in general, and there are very often other accompanying diseases. So it can be a special treatment required. So I guess I believe that in case of such a person, it should be consulted with their doctor, with their physician, to see if the ingredients composition is appropriate, but the sugar level is not the threat here. With regard to the time of the day, should some products be used at some times of the day? Because, for example, it's not advisable to use energetic energy drink in the evening. Yes, that's a correct answer. I would say this for most cases it doesn't matter about the time of the day. With electrolyte, for example, if we just take them when we want, when we need. But energy drink, energy complex is definitely not good if you want to go and rest and sleep. I guess 5 o'clock would be the last time when you should drink it, unless you go for a night shift or something. What is the form of D3 vitamin? Because I guess there are various forms of this vitamin. So what do we have here? This is the form of this is the form that is created as a result of the UV radiation in our skin from the sun, and this is what we have exactly as the product that comes from such a radiation. The important thing is that human body produces vitamin D3 only when it's needed. It cannot be stored. That's why we can suffer from low levels, from shortages. For example, in people in winter who don't go out to the sun at all. So our form of vitamin D3, which is, as I'm reminding again, it's vegan version. It's recommended for people, for everybody in winter, but also for people in summer, for people who don't go out to the sun. And it's also an important factor for our immune system. So definitely in winter, it can be also treated as the immune enhancer. Can we say that the whole FIZZY line is vegan? Yes, it is. It is vegan, all the products. In the meantime, should we reduce coffee intake if we use energy complex? Some people say that coffee is healthy. Some others say that it flushes out your magnesium. So maybe FIZZY would be better than your coffee. Yes, with magnesium. It depends on you. Some people will feel it's too much caffeine, and maybe they will feel their energy is 1 or 2 coffees higher, because we recommend 1 or 2 tablets per day. And some others will not feel any difference with regard to their energy from coffee. So it won't hurt them. And apart from that, we have 14 active ingredients, so they are helpful for your body as well. Some people say that you can get addicted with your supplements. Should we make some intervals, or can we take them every day? With regard to these products, the ingredients, their composition formula is made in such a way that they can be taken for a long, extended periods of time. 3 months taking is recommended. If you want to have the visible prolonged effect of the increased magnesium, of the proper magnesium level in your body, then you should use it for 3-4 months, so that you can see how you live in this good condition. With electrolytes, some of you will take them only as you need them, but they can be taken every day. The energy complex, the same. Any products can be taken every day. Sometimes you may choose not to take caffeine in a certain period. So you may choose to not drink energy complex every day. But I believe all of them can be safely used for extended periods of time. I think there is a question associated not only with FIZZY, but maybe with all the products of Duolife. How do you select the dosage to the body weight of a person? So maybe is it that the dosage is calculated for a 60-kilogram person or 80-kilogram person or something? It depends on the ingredients, on the composition. Mostly it is important. In most cases, the body weight is important. That's why in most cases, children's dosage is lowered. However, age is not important here, because for children, we can have children of the same age with double the weight between one and the other. So the age is not important, just the body weight. So this is the energy calculated in the tablets for an average person. An average person between 25 to 40 years, of about 70 kilograms weight. This is the average adult male. If there is a bigger person and they feel they need more supplementation, they can consider taking more higher dosage. One tube is 20 tabs, right? The fact that given even a particle is isolated synthetically, or is it left or right, is it important? Of course, the development of each product is important, but some time ago we mentioned the left type vitamin C. That was a kind of a trend, marketing trend. Vitamin C is just one single type. It's a single type of vitamin C. If vitamin X let's call it if it's possible that they have left and right types, then only one type will be working for people, for human organism. So if each compound is identical, they work like a puzzle piece, jigsaw puzzle piece. So organism will take only one type of the compound, of the particle. It doesn't matter if it comes from a plant, from your food, from a synthetic composition, then there are sometimes it's if we have natural particles, then each one of them will be absorbed. If synthetical one, then some of them will be absorbed. But if we add a booster to them, then every single one will be absorbed with your body. Another question, more private. I go to gym, I play squash. I didn't want to drink just water because I felt it's pointless. I added chlorophyll to my water. I liked it. I have liked it. And what do you recommend? Should we take FIZZY before, during, or after the exercise? Definitely before exercise, you should take energy because it has caffeine. It gives you the boost. It is the energy complex before your training will be perfect for the training, for your activity. During the training, you definitely drink lots of fluids, lots of water. And after the exercise, you should take electrolytes complex and your chlorophyll is fine anytime here. And it definitely helps you, supports you. We had some other questions associated with kidneys, that various products may be bad for your kidneys. In healthy people who keep to the recommended dosage, there is no threat. This is the safe recommended dosage, and these components, ingredients are necessary for our healthy living. This is the so-called percentage of daily recommended use, and there is no option. These healthy dosages will hurt healthy people, but a different case is for people who have problems with kidneys. They are people with ailments, and they should always consult their doctor, even with regard to the food they eat. But with anybody who is not suffering from kidney failure, there is no problem for them. Coming back to the sport word, can FIZZY be used by every sports person? Is it possible that they will affect the anti-doping tests? We will try. We have many products that are recommended for sports people that are placed in the so-called colon list. It means that these products are safe to use by sport people, and they don't have any ingredients that would be forbidden or unsafe. FIZZY, it's the same case with FIZZY, but before they are certified, we will have to apply for certification, and we will consider this move, and then we will be able to recommend this product also to professional sports people. This is what we are talking about here. They have tests performed very often, and sometimes they can hurt their tests, their results, being unaware of it. Our products don't have such ingredients, but to be sure, 100% sure, you will have to have the certificate when we apply and get it. The TFT attendees received some samples. We have questions about samples. We will not distribute samples because this is such a low price product that we will not use the samples, because if we think about packing tablets individually, then it would be much more expensive, and it's much more cost effective to just get one tube and distribute it among your family, parents, family. One question was about the kidneys. The other one is about the enamel on our teeth. Are they harmful for our teeth? I don't, because some people say that effervescent tablets are harmful. Definitely, the fizzy phase is in the glass. We drink the drink when it's steady, when it's still. So I don't think this threat is present here. We asked about children, about pregnant women. How about seniors? For older people who don't suffer from chronic diseases, these products are absolutely safe. Maybe energy can be questionable, because caffeine we can be cautious about it. But electrolytes, which are very important for older people, which can be dehydrated very, very quickly, even when just going to the sun, out to the sun. And the same with vitamin D3. We have to remember that most seniors are chronically ill with something. And some doctors, I believe, will recommend people supplementing magnesium and potassium for people who take cardiovascular medicines. Another question: if the product has no preservatives, how is the long expiry date reached? It is like in the capsules. It's dry product. That's why it can be. It's not perishable. It's usually 24 months from the production date. I think this is the recommendation regulated by law, right? Yes, most often the dietary supplements have 24 months expiry date, unless there's a very specific composition. For example, products with bacteria. Our products, FIZZY also have 24 and 24 months, and we have live yes, my question was, it's always 24 months. How long, what happens if the product is expired? Because usually people say, well, 2-3 months after the expiry date, it's still safe. What's the truth here? I cannot officially recommend that you use the product after the expiry date. That's against the law. But of course, when the expiry date is has lapsed, it's not bad for you then just the next day. There is always some safe, conservative, safe period, and the ingredients, the active ingredients, will be more less active, less productive for you, effective for you. You know how it is, even in your fridge. Sometimes things go bad even before the expiry date, and sometimes they are perfect long after they should have been thrown out. We don't recommend that you take things, use things after the expiry date, but you should always feel safe about it. I think this would be maybe more dangerous for short-term perishable products. Yes, that's true, but you shouldn't take the tablets outside of the tube of the package because they will absorb humidity from the air. I don't think they will lose their features, but they will look terrible, and you should keep them closed tightly.
I guess it's no point mixing these with chlorophyll because it will neutralize the vitamin. So what kind of products shouldn't you mix with these tablets? And what you can? Which ones you can, you should? Maybe not only mixing, but let's say taking something 5 minutes later or 10 minutes later. What kind of recommendations are there? Well, chlorophyll can combine with mineral ingredients, the good ones and the bad ones. And the bad ones, that's great because it gets rid of some those from our food, but unfortunately the good ones too. So it's a good point taking some time between um, certainly the fiber-based products should be taken separately from these tablets because well, fiber maintains our intestinal balance. It's a very healthy. It reduces glucose absorption from intestines. But apart from fiber, you can combine it with other products. You can combine tablets with other products. Well, if you want to. But so as for chlorophyll, well, if you combine it with this, the taste may be weird. The taste may be weird. You have to know this, but generally speaking, you can mix it. All right. So now question, can you drink it on an empty stomach? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it depends on which supplement. I would least recommend the magnesium and potassium tablets for the empty stomach because magnesium uh, magnesium can have a laxative effect, but if you drink it on an empty stomach, the effects can be more intense. All the other supplements, well, it doesn't matter basically. Electrolytes, well, sometimes we do not eat anything when we have a food poisoning. So basically, drinking electrolytes can help you really and improve your mood too. I don't know if you've heard, but vomiting can lead to dehydration, and dehydration results in vomiting. So it's a closed circle. More vomiting causes more. There's your body keeps vomiting basically. Very often this happens in pregnant women when nausea is so great. So one fit of nausea results in vomiting, more nausea, more vomiting. If you give a person like that electrolytes, well, will help help a woman like that in 30 minutes. She will feel like she will feel very well. It's amazing how powerful electrolytes are for our body. Which of these products support losing weight? Well, energy complex, because both caffeine burns fat tissue, and L-carnitine. Do you remember the shovel that I mentioned, transferring the fatty acids to the oven? So definitely energy complex for sure, but also electrolytes. Because you have to keep hydrated if you want to lose weight. You reduce, sometimes you reduce your meals too much, and you have not enough vitamins provided to your body, which is not very good. And so electrolytes. And I have to tell you one more thing, which is very important. Well, there was a question about diabetes, and I said there is no sugar here, so but I forgot that in electrolytes we have glucose. Glucose is a basic electrolyte. So in Dual Fizzy is the electrolyte complex. If you have diabetes, you should watch out. The other products, not a problem. How did you resolve the issue of absorption of D3 in the calcium plus D3 product, knowing that D3 is best dissolved in fats? Well, ladies and gentlemen, D3 in an isolated form can be absorbed, definitely, also through L-carnitine. And so technologically speaking, it's possible to prepare it in a dry form. You do not have to dissolve it in fats to absorb it. If you have any doubts in this regard, the Ca plus D3 product, you can just drink it with a meal, with a more fatty meal. So if you have a meal, if you eat bread with butter, or if you add oil to a salad, that's enough fat environment to provide optimum absorption of D3. It will dissolve in your intestines, in the diet environment, in an effective way. All right. So Justinka, it's amazing. Your knowledge is really amazing. But these were very interesting questions. Yes, that's right. And so we could ask the technical department to divide the session into two. The first part, a lecture, and the second part, Q&A. Then in the description, you could ask all these questions, so that with one click, you can go to the given answer, because it's a great repository of knowledge. And we keep getting more and more questions that they think about. And well, we've provided a lot of answers. We were supposed to have 40 minutes, we have 90 minutes, but still it was worth it. I think that's it. I know we have some questions about specific ingredients, but that's all specified on the label. There was a question about the prices. Well, there are prices that have already been published for every market. So less than 26 zloty in Poland. Naturally, every market has its own price in the given currency. So 15 points, that's also important information. And well, more information is going to be published on the label and in the description of the product when it is when it appears in our office. And we'll have the product sheet, education sheet that can be downloaded from our website, where you have a product description. There you will see buttons, download the education sheet and download the bibliography. You will have all the information there in bullet points. And so you can read again if you have missed some information today, or if you want to expand your knowledge. All right, awesome. Thank you very much. A great feeling, I think. A great feeling chairing a webinar like this for me, but I'm so glad that we have more than 1,000 people now, more than 1,100 people to this up to this hour. I'd like to thank you all, you, Justyna, and all of you listening. This is the beginning of the journey of FIZZY. Thank you very much. Good night. And so, Piotr, thank you, and all the best to you, and due to your birthday, due to your birthday today. All right, thank you very much. I'm going to have a party today. Thank you very much.